Hello, beautiful soul. It's Anna T. Brooks here, your soul purpose activator, and welcome to this hopefully pretty quick video intro about soul journey. So, if you have landed here, if this has been something that's been pulling you, then welcome. I'm so excited to tell you a little bit more about the context of what to expect with this journey and who this is for, how this looks. So, to give you a bit of a background, Soul Journey is something that was downloaded to me many years ago now, and it really came through as a download, an inspiration of so many different things that I had experienced over the years, and really wanting to create a container, a coaching space where everything that I had often felt was missing or that would really create the perfect scenario for transformation and for really, really significant growth and expansion. How was I going to bring this together into one? Soul Journey is not only a container where you work with me very closely, that is definitely the crux of it. However, for those of you, if you know anything about human design, I'm a manifesting generator profile 4/6. And also with my astrology, same thing. If you know anything about that, I have my Venus and my Mercury both in Gemini. So communication and connection and networking and bringing in the most incredible people into my life is just one of my natural gifts. It's something that comes so easily. And through the years of being a client myself of different coaches and mentors and healers, I have been really, really blessed to come into the vicinity of and to work with some of the absolute best in their field. And this is something that I really believe in, that in general in life, we are here to co-create rather than to compete with each other. And so this is a big part of Soul Journey, is that I actually invited in 5 incredible people who I call expansion artists within this space. And these are, like I said, mentors, coaches, healers in different specialties to what I specialize in. And I am bringing them in because this container is truly all about you. It is all about your expansion, what is best for you, what is most aligned for you, and giving you the ultimate experience so that in 6 months' time, you feel like a completely different version of yourself, that you would never go back to the parts of you that right now are maybe not so ideal for you. And so you'll be able to see in the description below in the information page all about the different expansion artists. We have Bobby, who is a spiritual wealth and wellness mentor. We have Kai, who is a spiritual success coach and breathwork tapping EFT master. We have Becken, who is an intuitive timeline therapist and master NLP practitioner. Sarah, who is a light language artist. And Adelina, who is a spiritual mentor, trauma healer, and plant medicine integration guide. And so you'll get to know more about them in there. You'll also see some links to videos where I actually do a short interview with each of them. So you get to really find out a bit more about what it means to have them involved in this container. As part of this 6 months, you will have a one-on-one session with each of them. So it's really important to sort of know what it is that you can expect, because like I said, I have chosen them very specifically as mentors, healers, coaches that I have worked with and that I know personally of the power of their work, to come into this space and to facilitate and to bring even more. So what is Soul Journey? What is it that really, apart from all of this, bringing the best of the best, bringing the highest of quality of coaches, of mentors, of healers together, what is it that this is really going to support you with? So this particular container is, like I said, all about you. It is entirely bespoke, entirely curated, entirely personalized to you and your soul's journey. Every single aspect of this, from the coaching sessions, from the activations, from the order in which we choose the expansion artists and how you work with them over the 6 months, right down to your oracle readings that are included, and even the bonus training videos that you get to keep for life. Everything is personalized and curated based on what it is that you really desire and the growth and the journey that we're about to go on. And this isn't something that you need to come to me with absolute specifics. You can definitely, of course, know what it is that you're wanting to create, your goals, your visions, absolutely. But even if right now you are just feeling like, I've gotten to this stage where everything in my life seems to look perfect from the outside, anyone looking in seems to think that I have everything that I've ever wanted, that it's all amazing. And some of the time you probably even play into that, right? But on the inside, you're not feeling it. You're not feeling like this is really truly living your soul's purpose. You're not truly connected to what you're doing anymore. You might be in a relationship where you feel like this person has never really gotten to know the real you, that they love you and that's fantastic, but you don't feel that real soul depth connection. And you know it's because you haven't let yourself be all of you. Or on the flip side, you might not have a relationship at the moment, but you desire one. You desire to find that person in your life that is your everything. And you seem to just keep attracting people into your life that do not fit that, that are keep repeating the same patterns, repeating the same toxic traits, and keep going around in circles and not actually feeling that connection. And you know that it somehow comes back down to you and how you're attracting your energy, how it is that you're presenting yourself, and that they are receiving basically a version of you that isn't real. And so, of course, you're not attracting the right people into your life. And this might be, like I said, from an outsider's perspective, things might look fantastic. You have the business, the career that you're wanting, you're successful, you're beautiful, you have all of these things going for you. You might even have the perfect so called family or whatever it is. But deep down, you just don't feel connected to it. You just don't feel like you kind of woke up one day and went, is this seriously it? Is this seriously what I've created? And it's not that you're ungrateful. It's not that you don't see the value in what it is that you worked really hard for. Like you hustled, you absolutely did this. So it's not that you don't see the value of your hard work or what it is that you've created. It's that you've at some point along this journey, you shut yourself down. You shut your inner voice, your intuition, your heart. You shut that down so that you could have the boxes ticked off along the way, so that you could mark all of those things on the to-do list that they are done. And because you shut that off, you created a life that ultimately isn't completely you. There may be elements of it that you love and elements that you absolutely connect to and that you want, but overall, you're just not feeling that presence and that connection. And this is what Soul Journey is. It is, like I said, completely personalized, completely curated, completely bespoke in the way that we go through things. And because I am an intuitive coach, often session to session, you won't even know what it is that we're going to talk about. When we come into one of our coaching sessions, we let soul guide. We let what needs to come up come up. There has been so many times throughout this particular container with different clients where we've started a coaching session where they've truly not really known what this is going to be about. They don't know what to bring to the discussion today. And by the end, we have unlocked something that was so deep and so deeply ingrained in who they were that they weren't even aware of it. We're able to trace this back. We're able to unravel patterns. We're able to actually get to the root cause and to heal and to transform this. And this happens so often, right? The way that I work is not only in our coaching sessions are we working through things, obviously talking and coaching through it, but the whole time I'm actually tapped into your energy and I am doing energetic healing and transformation work in the background. This is why so often my clients will have, the sessions we'll go through and you'll consciously know exactly what it is that we've spoken about and you'll feel those shifts and you'll have those awarenesses and those ahas. But over the coming days, you start to feel even more and more like things are just shifting inside of you. You're just like, I just feel different. Like I've just woken up and it's like I'm seeing things differently again. And this is what that energetic work is like. It's something that just keeps building and building together with the activations as well as the coaching that we do. Activations are like a hybrid between a meditation and a visualization and some really tangible like physical somatic body work, right? So it's not like a meditation where you're going to be completely kind of still and zoned out or anything. It's much more active, and hence the activation part of it. And these are so powerful for transforming your energy, for really alchemizing, especially any any patterns that you've been holding on to, any traumas that you've been holding on to, things that we need to clear out of your energetic field to bring it back to that beautiful, pristine energy that is your unique energetic blueprint. To bring it back to that, there's so much clearing and healing and alchemizing that gets to go into it. And these activations are kind of like a jump start in many ways. The coaching is obviously a big part of it as well, because it needs to be grounded. It needs to be something that really develops and grows and stays with you. But the activations are kind of like those jump starts where we really get straight into the energy, and there's very quick, very rapid transformations and changes that are seen both internally as well as tangibly, in your physical world as well. So there's this beautiful hybrid of everything that we're doing within this 6-month container. Like I said, when it first came to me, I just knew that I wanted this to be everything that for the longest time I wished I could have found that I needed someone to be able to really make it all about me, to go into my energy, to figure out what's going on with me, and to personalize the path and the journey accordingly, instead of just giving me a cookie cutter of like, okay, well, we're going to do it this way, or this is my method, so we're going to do it this way. I was so sick of that. And I wanted to create basically what it is that I had longed for so long. And one of those things is, like I said, just that personalization, and that anything that we go through, anything that I suggest, anything that we come up with in terms of strategies, in terms of changes in your life, it is completely personalized. It is not based on, this is the way that I do it, therefore you should do it. It is completely because it is something that is going to be aligned for you. And if it isn't, then we don't do it. It's that simple, because this is about finding your strategy, your soul's purpose, your soul mission, your connection in your way, so that as you move forward after this 6 months, you are a completely different version of yourself. You are so tapped into your intuition. You have so much self-confidence. You know that you are speaking up. You are saying the things that you really want to say. You are having the conversations, with the difficult conversations that you've been holding off because you've just created this bubble around you and you didn't want to pop it, right? And so instead, you are actually moving forward. You are communicating. You are having the difficult conversations. You are standing your ground. You are speaking your truth. You are living your truth on a day-to-day basis, where you are actually lit up. You wake up and you know, I am going to do what it is that I'm here to do. And I'm so excited for it. This is what I came here for. The relationships that you have are so much more connected, so much more genuine. You feel like the people in your life, they really know you, and they really get to love you for all of who you are. There's no more hiding. There's no more playing a certain role or a certain persona to be a certain way to someone. It is all within you. It is all an extension of you. And there's that beautiful certainty and confidence, that absolute inner confidence, that not only have you already proven to yourself that you can create everything you desire, but now you can create everything you desire from a place of total contentment, total alignment, total knowledge that this is you. This is everything about who you are. And it's just going to keep evolving, because while this is soul journey and it is a 6-month journey, your soul's journey is going to continue past this container. And that's one of my favorite things, is that once this 6 months is done, this was another one of my big intentions, is you keep evolving, you keep growing, you take all of these lessons and you just keep expanding, because you are tapped back into your true power, right? So rather than falling afterwards, after the 6 months, and after having, me in your life for 6 months constantly and helping you and supporting you and facilitating all of these shifts and changes, when you are on your own again, you are in your full power. So you don't feel scared. You don't feel like you're going to backtrack. You don't feel like you're going to fall off the bandwagon, or whatever we want to call it, because you're completely in your power. And years later, this is why I keep this container evolving and evolving, because the clients that have gone through this, years and years later, I check in on them, I see what they're doing, and they have not stopped. Their growth, their expansion, their joy, their passion for life has just grown and expanded and absolutely blossomed over the years. And that's the point, right? This is soul journey. This is your journey to your purpose, your power. This is your portal. So I hope that this has given you a bit of context about what this is. I hope that I have definitely made it as clear as possible about, I guess, how difficult it is to explain this journey in many ways, purely because it is so personalized. It is completely all about you. There is nothing here that we don't get to change or shift or adjust based on what is correct for you and what your soul journey is. And this is why it can often be so hard to say, you know, what is it that you're going to get out of it? Because that's going to be entirely based on your journey. However, like I said, at the end of it, regardless what specifics we focus on, regardless whether it's looking at, it is your whole life. We look at encompassing your whole life, your energy, your spirit, your spiritual world, your health, your fitness, your relationships, your closest relationships, your relationship with yourself, most importantly, your career, your business, money, finances, absolutely everything. In this 6 months, we get to go into everything. We get to go through it all, and you get to find out and really see how intertwined everything is. That once one area of your life starts improving, all these other areas start improving. There is this beautiful domino effect that happens when we're shifting you from the inside out, where we're shifting your energy, and therefore things are starting to change everywhere because, as you know, we are the creators of our own lives. Everything that we desire, everything that we imagine, everything that we put the effort into and the belief behind is what we create. And so when we are changing your energetic state from the inside out, it's only natural that every single aspect of your life tangibly is going to be actually affected as well. So I'm going to leave it there because I've promised myself I wouldn't make this too long. But if you do have any questions before we jump on a call or anything, please feel free. There's a link below to my Facebook page. You'll be able to just send me a message through there. But I definitely do recommend, if this is something that is feeling so aligned for you and you just cannot wait to begin this journey, go ahead and fill out the application form. You'll see multiple links down in the information page, because this is so that we can actually connect, and then we can go through any questions, any kind of whatever's coming up for you. We can go through that when we jump on a call. So once you fill out that application form, that'll get sent through to me, and I will reach out to you so that we can set up a time to have a chat, to have an audio call and to connect. I really love to do this. One of my many gifts is clairaudience. So I get a lot of information, a lot of downloads and connection through someone's voice. When I hear your voice, I'll be able to tap in very quickly and know what's coming through, and also be able to judge, is this the correct fit from my perspective? And that's the whole point, that we have this conversation to make sure that we align correctly. I love to do these videos so that you can start to kind of get into my energy and have a feel of that and see if this is something that feels good for you. But of course, like I said, I do like to actually get on the phone and to just connect with you, have a conversation about what's going on for you. And then we can also start to plan, obviously, your soul journey a little bit and map it out, because it is so personalized. So like I said, if this is calling to you, if this is feeling really, really exciting, the application form is just down below. Have a go through that, fill that out, send it through to me, and then I'll reach out so that we can connect. And then we can take it from there. We can get started as soon as we can. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I absolutely love this container. As you can probably tell, this has been a divine download, not just a creation out of thin air. This has been something that was very, very purposefully created. And I think that's why it just holds so much power and why it is so deeply transformational. So thank you. I can't wait to connect with you, and I will talk to you very soon.